Hello. I'm just trying to figure out. Sorry, guys. There is some crazy stuff going on with Facebook, which works out because I'm not planning on staying on Facebook with this Sunday event. So it's actually telling me right now, yeah, Facebook has decided to block my business account for some reason. Whatever. Hi, you guys. Sorry, I'm a little obviously discombobulated because that's normally something that just goes off smoothly. So, if you want to stick with me on this crazy world of getting Sunday readings, be sure you come through YouTube. Okay, let's see. Let's me get myself in order here. At least you know I'm real, right? All right, Seraphonite. That is what we're using today. I am the healthiest version of my ancestors yet. The past does not influence my health. Really need this right now. Myself, I'm also using the Galactic Federation spray. Okay. So that is another thing that with Amanda Ellis, just kind of getting a little bit elevated here. We're going to use the Starseed Oracle for your personal readings. And if you, oof, having trouble here for sure. Okay. Well, I guess we're moving off Facebook faster than we know because this Facebook is kicking me off as we speak. Okay. Well, anyway, if you haven't participated before and you guys are dropping in, you want to go ahead and type me please in the bottom and so in the comments so that I can see that you would like a card. That gives me permission to give you a little weekly read. If we see cards 3 times in a row, the message is for all of us, so I recommend you watch till the end because a lot of times we get a lot of themes wrapping up for the week. We are also looking into the energies that are shifting right now in a big way. So just be aware that there's a lot of things happening, lots of wobbles and blips on the radar. So just take really good care of yourself right now, especially if you're sensitive to that type of thing. Okay, so we're going to do our weekly reading that's with the Yantra deck. That is what's going to happen for all of us this week. Then we're going to do a 1, 2, 3. So that's a way for you to get your card reading if you're watching later, but it's also the start of the reading if you're watching live. Thanks for both of that. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay. All right, starting off trying to control things. Exhale and surrendering is what is not happening. I definitely have been getting told to myself personally by the Light Council and myself, my guides, that I could benefit from surrendering a little more. This card basically indicates we're holding our breath and trying to control things. Okay. The helper card for the week is to do balance, meaning do what's yours to do. Don't do what isn't yours to do. Be in harmony with yourself and your actions. Take it one day at a time. Okay. And end of the week, we're going to be feeling impatient. Okay. We want to do something, and it might be okay to do something. It's just a matter of trying to figure that out. When you're working with your balance, you're going to just when is it really time to take action and when isn't it? Okay. All right. Let's go from there. Here we go. Everybody tune in with me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. If you're feeling 1, your focus for the week is going to be the whale and orca elders. Share your song, frequency sound, diving deep. Okay. So if you're picking that 1 card up, you're really being asked to work with your emotional energies, work with the kind of the mystery of the ocean energies, and also being able to, kind of work with frequency. And frequency is about how often you're coming back to your center. Okay. If you picked 2, you're working with the weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So remember that surrender card at the beginning. If you got 2, you're carrying too much of the loads of the world. So just stop it. All right. If you got 3, you're working with star family. Okay. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Okay. So this is basically saying, call to any helpers that you work with. I really like the Light Council. I have a Light Council membership that you might check out because there's 4 years worth of messages, 5 years worth of messages now that are coming through about the time period we're in. It's really kind of amazing. So, all right, let's get going on the me pleases. I'm going to say hi to the bottom of the list just because you guys will know that you're down there, that I'm coming. Okay. So Stephanie, Kalina, Eli, hello, and I'm coming. Okay. But we're here starting at the top of the list. We're going to get to Denise. Denise, your focus for the week is I remember. Okay. So this card is basically saying your soul has a plan. You are living in a lot of your fated life, a lot of destiny, a lot of soul contracts this week coming to fruition. So just kind of try and embrace that soul wisdom and kind of give yourself that nothing has gone wrong message. Okay. Melissa, you're working with the Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. Okay. So this is basically saying you're working with maternal energy this week. Okay. Lots of maternal energy, your own maternal, but also really enhancing just the energy of mother. Okay. Shannon, your focus for the week is going to be on the messenger. Okay. So serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Okay. Balance seems to be one of the themes this week. Being and doing in balance. Only do what's yours to do. You can only go as fast as your legs will carry you. You can't go any faster. So it's okay. National Geographic, you've got a portal opening for you this week. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards and wild card. Ooh, that sounds fun. Let me know how that goes. Take advantage of it. That means just kind of go even to the mysterious spaces. Okay. All right, Elizabeth. Wait. It's not your yet time. Things are being woven. Okay. So that's things were good. And then now just time to wait. Let the other things get done. Okay. So that's that whole surrender message. Kara, you've got the earth pulsing. Okay. Slow down, go out in nature, be a little bit more in tune with the seasons this week. Okay. Tatiana, you're focusing on your life as a canvas. Okay. So, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. What do you want to start doing? Painting into your life this week. Okay. You are the artist of your own life. Kai, you're going to be working with the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Really tend to yourself. Okay. Play, have fun, go light, that kind of thing. Burnout proof. You are working with star keepers, cosmic ancestors. Seed the light by staying grounded. Okay, so grounding is your main tool this week, and you're bringing that kind of, you're bridging the higher energies with the grounding. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. You, Miranda, are working on the great severing, Mars energy, which is really up right now, you guys. Anger, conflict, and softening to love. So let the anger show you what you're really asking for and soften into it a little bit, okay? Anger might be on the table. Courtney, you're working with the activated earth, okay? So power places, ley lines, trust where you are led, okay? So physically going somewhere where you feel like you can really go where you're feeling like you can trust the physical earth, okay? And the directions that change on you for whatever reason. Detours are fine, is what your guides just said. All right, Jenny, you're also waiting. Things are being woven. Not a lot of action for you this week. You're more surrendering and finding balance, okay? Kimberly, you've got deep cellular healing, Arcturian energy, physical and emotional healing. So this is a week for you to be doing both of those things, okay? So really giving yourself an opportunity to physically tend to the emotional energies that are alive and trying to kind of talk to you in your physical form this week. Cynthia, we've got the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. All right. So this card is very much talking about allowing yourself to just kind of literally integrate whatever's been coming up over and over for you. Good integration week for you. So make sure when we're integrating, we definitely want to be taking time to just be still, right? Okay, Mountain River, you are working with the whale and orca elders. If you heard that, if you picked one at the beginning, this is a good week to turn on the whale songs in the office, which I will do. Okay, really working with that deeper, soulful, watery energy. Tommy, your focus this week is on deep cellular healing. Second time we've seen that. It's physical and emotional healing. A week to really notice what your body is telling you about your emotional state. Okay. So a lot of times our body is a big metaphor for unresolved business. Sam, uh-oh. Second time we've seen the great severing too. Okay, this is up, you guys. Mars in energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Even when there is anger there, to see what is behind the anger. If you really didn't care, you wouldn't really be angry. So there's some sort of caring that's trying to be expressed. Kimberly, you're being called this week, okay? So soul gifts and training, it's time to step up. Time to put those gifts to work a little bit more deeply. It's time to give yourself an opportunity to shine with those kinds of things and see what shifts, okay? Juan Carlos, you're working with I'm sorry, okay? Defenselessness, writing past wrongs, and uprooting, okay? So this is a good week to kind of work on forgiveness and work on, apologizing even to yourself about some of the things that you've let go on. It's a good week to make amends. Kelly, trust the timing, okay? So trust that the wave that you came in on, time is not running out. Okay, so a lot of messages from the guides around, we came for this time period, we came to see the big shift, we came to be embodied during the big shift. Not everybody's going to stay for it. And so we're just kind of watching and noticing our own purposeful timing with what's going on, okay? Matthew, you are being called to step up. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Okay. So, whatever your talents are, this week would be a good week to really kick them into gear, show them off, give people a little bit more of what you got. Okay. Nicole, some star bathing would be in order for you. So, light bodies, crystal grids, transmissions, and activations. Okay. So, if you're looking for a little wisdom, going out into the night sky, spending a little time with that bright planet that's been showing up for us lately, all the good things that are happening with more of the planetary alignments. Okay. Addison. Okay, third time's a charm. So this is for all of us, you guys. We're working on deep cellular healing. So I'm going to go ahead and get the book out now so I can give you a little bit more information. Okay, the Starseed Activation. So this is the little book, okay? So basically it's saying create a portal in your heart, all right? And say, I take back my vitality and energy, and I feel more and more healthy each day and every day. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. Okay, so everybody, this message is for you, but Addison, you in particular, focus on your physical health, okay? And what is your physical health telling you about unresolved emotions? Taryn, you got the love, okay? This is codependency and boundaries, okay? So putting up some boundaries, not getting super enmeshed with other people's problems. Give yourself, the awareness that you are doing this out of love, but sometimes out of love, the boundaries help the love be more solid, okay? All right. Robin. Oh, fourth time's a charm, deep cellular healing. Okay, this is really up for us, you guys. Robin's getting it as well. I'm going to pull the book up a little bit more. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health. It is a card that has made its way to you. You're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways. Prioritize your health. Be kind and tender to your body. All right. So physical health this week, you guys. All right, Austin, you are also working on star bathing. Okay, so go outside, notice that there's something bigger than you, get really in touch with kind of the vastness, the beauty of the universe. Yeah, just really being out of the day-to-day grind and more into that big cosmic energy. Chris, you're going to be cracked open this week, okay? So rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. It doesn't necessarily have to be hard if you're not resisting it. Sometimes it can be totally holding you to come to the bottom of something and start building a different foundation, okay? So let yourself surrender a little bit. Hillary, oh, you brought weight to us for the third time's a charm. So we're working on physical health and we are waiting. Things are being woven. It's not yet time, okay? So I'm going to pull it up, give you a little bit more information. The starseed activation is, how can you slow down and be more patient and wait? Just be more patient. Slow down, everybody. Take care of your bodies. Griffin, you're the child of the cosmos, okay? So the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Trust that you have all that you need inside of you to proceed forward, okay? This week is trusting yourself, trusting your bigger self. Birdie, you're going to be working with we are the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Maternal energy, okay? Your own relationship with maternal, what is your babies in life? How can you be more involved in that maternal energy yourself? That kind of thing. Janelle, activated earth, okay? So trust where you're led. This, again, I'm hearing from the guides, detours are welcomed, not just okay, they're welcomed. Physical detours, go somewhere different, drive a different way to work, that kind of thing, okay? Donnie, you are working with karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict, okay? So just be aware that you're going to be going through some conflicts that might be just karmic. They might be just working some things out. And just if you give yourself that awareness, it just doesn't have to be a punishment. Karma is about wisdom. So just learn the lesson and then move on. Heidi, fifth time's a charm for the deep cellular healing, you guys. Physical health is really important this week. All right, give yourself the grounding and care you need. Put your body first. Nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby. Treat yourself with tender care. You may be called to switch things up with your body and your emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. The Arcturians are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body as well as your skin, to have your cells return to an effervescence of vitality, to find calmness and connectedness, to have a soothed nervous system and a tranquil heart. Arcturians, help us physically heal. All right, Diane. You're working with golden children, okay? Inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. All right, so really working with the child energy and seeing the unique personalities and gifts that shine through the children around you, okay? It gives you some wisdom about yourself as well. Don't forget you were a child once, and that child still lives in there. All right, Janice, seventh time. Deep cellular healing. Don't know how many times they're going to have to tell us this before we get it. Physical well-being. Every single person, focus on your body. Do the things that you need to do to take care of yourself. It's very up, obviously. Tiff, you're in the void, okay? So just stop. Embrace winter. The great cosmic womb. Just hold on just a minute. This card is basically saying that it's just a little bit of space is needed, like directionless vastness space, okay? All right. Christy, Kira, Finn, Christy. Oh, this looks like the same card, but it's not. Okay, it says perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Look at how far we have to zoom out to get our common ground. We all live on the planet Earth. We all do better when the Earth is doing better. We all do better when the world feels more calm and peaceful. We're not in opposition. Find the common goal, the guides just said. Kira, you're going to be working with lifting the veil. Question everything. Anything unaligned must go, okay? Just no thank you. I'm not participating in that. Nope. Finn, you're going to be working with the loosen your grip, okay? So this says coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction, let God in. So this is very much like, what are you addicted to that's not helping you? And how can you shift that addictive energy into something that's more supportive? And if you think about our physical body's message that we get over and over this week, what are you physically doing that maybe you could shift up to take better care of yourself? Okay. Lisa, you're not alone. Isolation and physical connection and community. Okay, so this is looking where you might be accidentally isolating yourself, where you are setting yourself outside of a group or a thing, and see where the community really needs you to almost create it some more, if that makes sense. Okay, Tanya, baby steps for you. Okay, so actions, follow your intuition before it makes sense. All right, so baby steps is all that you need to be doing here to get yourself kind of forward. This was not a big leaps week, okay? Eat 100 foods. You're working with a new earth, okay? So it's happening. Keep holding the vision. That's a good message for all of us, you guys, even though we haven't heard that. Hold the vision. What is it that you're creating that's new? What is it that you really want to show up in your life even more? Keep holding the vision. Hannah, you're not alone. Okay, so second time we've seen this one. Isolation, physical connection, and community. Don't make yourself an outsider. Find where you fit. It's okay to fit. It's I know sometimes it's cool to be like the outsider or the black sheep or whatever, but it doesn't always have to be the way that you get your uniqueness seen. Sometimes your uniqueness is the exact ingredient that the community needed, and you want to be part of that community, not outside of it. Okay, so really focusing on that this week. Carrie, third time's a charm for the whales. All right, everybody, we're going to be working with the whales with our physical health too. Here we go. I'm going to pull it up. The inquiry is, how are you being called to share your soul's unique song? So just like Hannah was just told, like Hannah's message was, you have a unique essence to add to the community. So do you, Carrie. What do you have to add, and how can you start adding it more openly? How can you start communicating more openly? Crystal, loosen your grip. Okay, so coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction, let God in. This is very much the surrender that was brought up at the beginning. Surrender, loosen your grip. You can't do it all yourself. Genevieve, you're going to be working with the breath of the cosmos this week. May my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So it's actually encouraging you to do the opposite of what your mother's being told to do, which is go ahead, vision like little details about your life right now. Go ahead and make some adjustments in your mind. Isabel, you are working with Hireth, which is longing for home and homesick for the stars. You're feeling a little bit like you want to go back to a cosmic energy. So just be aware. You might be feeling a little kind of out of place this week, but it's just this week, and there's a lot of wobbling going on. So a lot of dizziness, a lot of upheaval. So just ground. Chris, you're working with the whale song. Okay. So I'm going to bring the card up again. That's fourth time now. Okay, the whale orca elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song. As they weave around the oceans, they do so much more than any of us know. Their physical presence affects the Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonious calls us to wake up and remember our own soul song. Okay, our own unique gift. How can you offer it? Not just what you think people want you to do, but how can you actually do it? Isla, you're going to be working with the breath of the cosmos. So kind of like Isabel, you're going to be micromanaging in the universe, meaning you're going to vision in, make little details, make it fun, add some sparkles, whatever you want to do to get your week really just feeling like you can have it go the way you want. Okay. Joe, you got fall into my arms. Surrender, holding opposites, extremes of life. Okay. So this is very much asking you to surrender. I'm getting the message like crazy too. Surrender, surrender, surrender. So focus on your physical health and ask for help. Okay. Eli, see, I told you I was going to get there. You are not alone. Third time's a charm for this one, you guys. Isolation, physical connection, and community. Here you go. You are not alone. Star Seed Soul Inquiry. How can you reach out to people in your life physically? All right, so everybody, we're being asked to not isolate. Go ahead and reach out to people. All right, Stephanie. You want to zoom out and get some perspective, okay? Now, none of this matters. Zoom out, find the common ground. We all want love to be happening right now. There is tons of crazy things happening. I am not going to lie. It's kind of hard to watch some of it, but just really let yourself zoom out. Don't pay so close attention to the details, especially the details that are not yours to pay attention to. All right, Kalina. Third time's the charm for the breath of the cosmos. So we're being asked to surrender and not, control things, but then also micromanage. So I'm going to pull up the words and see what it's saying. Okay, we're going to create a portal in our hearts and we're going to say, I'm willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. So this still is a surrender message. Dear God, help me move my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. All right. So whatever your source connection is, use that to ask for help this week. So it is putting the sparkles in the micromanaging, but also the surrendering part to it. Okay. All right. Well, I will have no way of knowing if people tried to join on Facebook because Facebook kicked me off right now. I was already planning on moving off of it, so I guess we're having a mutual breakup. So you guys can go to YouTube if you want to keep getting on these Sunday calls. If you're hanging out on YouTube right now and you're watching, the way to get a card is to say "me, please," and that will get you a card. So yeah, I would just say to you guys, if you can. Give yourselves a little space this week to take care of your physical health. I'm going to throw a card for my husband who often watches. And then, so Matt, you're going to be working in the lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. You've done this many times. It's okay. Just give yourself the remembrance that you know how to do it. Okay. So let's recap while we see if anybody else wants to see me, please. For the week, we are working on You Are Not Alone. Okay. So reach out, be connected to your community, create community if you have to, use the breath of the cosmos. So put the sparkles in, let yourself see what kind of little details you want to tweak, and then surrender it. Okay, surrender it. Maybe call in some whale energy, okay, and working with your frequency of love, working on your physical, deep cellular healing, and let it tell you what emotions you haven't dealt with. Wait. Things are getting woven. Okay. Pretty sure that's it. I'm pretty sure that's what we did. Okay. So here's the deal, you guys. We are I don't really know I don't actually know why Facebook kicked me off. But there's definitely some stuff going on, some weird like sensory stuff, censoring stuff. So I would just really stick to the truths that you know, stick with the people you trust, get down to the bottom of it yourself, be discerning right now. It is such a time for discernment. There's just not anything more I can say about that except for really getting back in touch with your own intuition. And if there's fear blocks light. So don't let your fear be blocked by the light. Give yourself a nice hug about that. And again, I think the cards are really asking you to surrender to whatever you normally call on to help you. So whether it be the light council or some sort of source energy, it's a good time to realize we're not in control of what's happening completely ourselves. Okay, so there's a bigger thing at play. If you guys want cards for next week, I will be in the same place, but YouTube only. Okay, so no more Facebook. Come find me on YouTube, subscribe, and if you actually hit the bell button, it'll actually tell you when I'm live, so you don't even have to really keep track. But I appreciate you all. I appreciate all of the energy you're putting into elevating the frequencies with me. And I'm going to say, go be amazing. See you later, guys.